Pokemon cards are in a massive bubble, and is that bubble about to burst? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, that there is an awesome plan for your life. It's no secret that the Pokemon card market has been crazy lately. So crazy that it's made me so frustrated that I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, and I decided to make a video because there actually seems to be some good news sort of happening, and this is about the Pokemon card market being in this massive bubble, i.e. bubble meaning prices are so high that they're not sustainable for a long period of time, and that is going to burst at some point. And the speculation that I have is, are we on the verge of that bubble popping because of some of the releases that have happened this week with Black Bolt and White Flare, how a lot of people were actually able to successfully get them instead of things immediately selling out? Are we on the path to things starting to get back to normal? I think it seems like we're on the path. We might need a very specific 1 or 2 situations where things really drop, but it is at least looking better. So never fear, my friends, there is hope. And that's something I always try and communicate is, yes, while all the craziness is happening, bide your time, be patient, take a 2-week break like I did, take a month break like if you need to. It's gonna get better. And what I want to specifically talk about today are the Black Bolt and White Flare pre-orders that went up on the Pokemon Center for booster bundles, and then the Black Bolt and White Flare pre-orders that went up on Walmart last night for various products. And both of these products seemed like a lot of people were actually able to check out. A lot of normal people like you and I were actually able to actually buy things. And one on Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Center queue system, it seems like it's getting better. There are still a lot of people that are getting incorrectly identified as bots, but there are also a lot of people that are actually able to score products. Let me know down in the comments below if you were able to get something from the Pokemon Center drop or they incorrectly labeled you as a bot. And then additionally, we're going to go and we're going to actually look at some people talking about these things here in a minute. But additionally, there was a huge drop on Walmart yesterday. And the only thing that was kind of weird with the Walmart drop was that you had to be a member, like a new premium member of the Walmart program in order to actually get access to those drops. And they allowed like up to 12 items per pre-order, which that is unfortunate, but that's Walmart being Walmart. If they would have let 2 items per account, then, you know, stands to reason maybe 6 times the amount of people would have been able to actually get something. But like I said, that's Walmart being Walmart. And I think this actually points to something that we're going to start seeing a lot more of, is people using accounts to paywall actually being able to get product. You have to be a paying member in order to actually get things. We started to see that with GameStop, right? GameStop has started telling people, well, you got to be a pro member in order to buy Pokemon cards. Walmart, well, now you got to have this premium membership in order to pre-order Pokemon cards. I think this is going to be a trend. I think we're going to start to see this, but I want to look at a couple things. Let's look at some posts right here. I just want to look at community feedback. All right. PokeNotify has these posts. Here's the post on PokeNotify's Instagram about Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundle drop. I always love to look at comments to see how people are able to get things. Somebody says, I missed this one, snagged one of each, phone crashed consistently, but had success on my PC. Thank God they updated the PCQ and anti-bot captcha, so that's a success right there. This one says, I got blessed with one of each after 3 attempts. I got one of each, just barely. All my devices got errored out literally when I was going to hit place order, but I grabbed my supervisor's phone and got through on there. That guy was clutch. Well, what about the Walmart Wednesday drop where they did the Black Bolt and White Flare pre-orders where they allowed people to get 12? There was a massive amount of pre-orders done, and these only stayed in stock about an hour. Like I said, if they would have done maybe 2 per account instead of 12, maybe they would have stayed in stock for 5 hours or 6 hours. But looking at some of the notifications for Walmart, there are obviously going to be people upset because Walmart let people get 12. Mostly people who ordered 12 of everything. Shame on Walmart. This person got the ETBs. Didn't realize you could get more than 1 of each. I got 1 of everything. 1 of everything is great. I think that's super fair. I was able to get everything except for an ETB. Got in, but nothing was adding to cart, so that person had an issue. Walmart canceled my orders for the ETBs. I sat in queue. I got 2 of everything. Got 1 of everything. I got multiples of everything. So it seems like a lot of people are actually able to grab stuff from Walmart as well, which is good. Now, again, I will say it is unfortunate that Walmart allowed people to get 12 items. And I don't really have an opinion if it's fortunate or unfortunate that Walmart's keeping people behind a paywall of a membership, but that is something interesting. And I always like to look at PokeNotify's posts because a lot of different people will comment on those posts, and you can get a good idea of like what people are actually getting. And speaking of PokeNotify is somebody that you want on your side while things are crazy like this. They are the sponsor of today's video. They have a great service. They have a Discord that's built by collectors for collectors. Basically, all they do is they use bots not to buy things, not to auto check out 1,400 ETBs. They use bots to alert you when things go in stock. They'll send you a notification saying, hey, this is going in stock, be ready. And then you'll get a notification when it's in stock, and you can go and you can have an extra 30 seconds, maybe a minute to actually get some stuff. And like I'm going to show you here in a minute, a lot of people see success in the PokeNotify Discord. Like I said, they're made for collectors, by collectors. It's very affordable. It's like $8 a month. There's a link down in my description where you can sign up and get the first 3 days free. And then if you use my discount code, you'll get like 25% off. I don't make money off of that discount code. It just gives you a discount. They're definitely somebody to check out. You can try it for a few days. You can try it for a month. And if you don't like it, well, then you don't like it and you can get rid of it. But definitely check out PokeNotify. They are somebody you want on your side. And I have seen a lot of success from people using them. Again, links in the description below to get you hooked up on that. But speaking of PokeNotify, I want to actually look at the PokeNotify success page in their Discord. If we look at the PokeNotify success page, one of the things that I love about the success page is you'll get through and you'll see a lot of people posting success of just getting a couple items. And then every once in a while, you'll see somebody flexing that they got 50 of something and people troll that person, calling them a bot, calling them a scalper. I love it. But if we look at the PokeNotify success page, you can see a whole bunch of people got a Black Bolt and a White Flare booster bundle, got a Black Bolt, White Flare booster bundle. There's success getting one of each. Success getting one right there, success getting one of each, success from Pokemon Center, success getting one of each, success getting one of each, success getting one of each, success getting one of each. So you can scroll through and see a lot of people getting success on appropriate limits. If you're in a typical bot Discord group, which I have been in several of them in order to spy and gain information, you see people in the success thing posting, I got 30 of each, I got 70 of each, I got 100 of each, not people posting, hey, I'm happy, I got one of each. To me, that kind of shows that one, this product is getting into the hands of more people, which is a great thing. And two, it shows the proof is in the pudding that PokeNotify isn't packed full of scalpers. It's packed full of people that are actually just trying to get a few things for themselves. So is the Pokemon card market bubble about to burst? I think we are seeing some things that will help point to that. There is speculation, right, that Black Bolt and White Flare is going to have a lot of actual inventory. So I am hopeful, my friends, that things are going to be getting back to normal very, very soon. Now, a special announcement for those of y'all that have watched through this whole time, because most people don't watch to the end of the video, but a special announcement for those of y'all that have watched this whole time, I have some fun new content coming up. One of the things that I really like to do is I like to go to conventions and interview anime cosplayers and things like that. Well, this past weekend at Collecticon, I interviewed a bunch of Pokemon card collectors, asking them what they think about the state of the Pokemon card market. Drop me a comment below if you're excited to see that video. I think that video I'll start working on tomorrow and probably get it out next week. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Let me know what you think, guys, about the Pokemon card market being in a bubble. Is it about to burst? I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That's free and it really helps the channel. Watch that one next. YouTube says you'll like it. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.